Sai Ram students. So yesterday we discussed the 3 paragraphs of the lesson Sir C.V. Raman. So in the first paragraph we came across who were his parents. Now answer me. Who were Sir C.V. Raman's parents? Yeah, Chandrasekhar Iyer and Parvati Ammal. What was Chandrasekhar Iyer? Chandrasekhar Iyer was a professor of physics at Hindu College, Visakhapatnam. Correct? So why was Raman not able to attend the school regularly though he had great interest? Why? Because he used to fall sick every now and then. That prevented him from going to school regularly. Correct? Then, which was the interesting subject for Sir C.V. Raman? That is science. Correct? Then why did the relatives suggest him to take arts subject for his BA? Because science needs hard work and time. As he used to fall sick every now and then, they thought that he could not continue in that particular field. Correct? Now come to the next paragraph. Open page number 19, paragraph number 4. Correct? Ready? Now, even as a deputy accountant general, so he wrote competitive examination, he took a competitive examination and he was appointed the deputy accountant general. He got the job. Relatives felt very happy. Correct? Now, even as a deputy accountant general, though he was enjoying the post of deputy accountant general, what did he do? He mixed with the scientists and took interest in science. Now he is not ready to leave science. Though he was getting enough salary, though he was having the job, he was not satisfied with his new job. He was mixing with other scientists and he took great interest in science. Interest of the uninterested, interested, uninterested, interested, disinterested, both correct. One day, so how can you say that Raman had great interest in science, though he was working as accountant general? One day, what happened? While returning from his office of deputy accountant general, he saw a banner where outside a building on which was printed, something was printed on the banner. He saw a banner. What was written? The Indian Association of Scientists. Means in that building, the Association of Scientists is working there. The Indian Association of Scientists. Now see the word, see the sentence. He saw a banner. He saw a banner. So how to change it to passive? This is in active voice. You might have studied in earlier classes. He saw. He is the subject, doer of the action. Saw is the verb. Banner is the object. Then it is a transitive verb. Transitive verb. So what is a transitive verb? A verb needs an object to complete its meaning. A verb which needs an object to complete its meaning is called transitive verb. So how to find out whether the verb is transitive or intransitive? Put what after the verb, or who, or whom. If you put what after the verb, if you get an answer, then it is called Transitive verb. So here, he saw what? A banner. There is an answer for the question what. So it is transitive verb. He saw whom? No answer. Correct? So write the object first. A banner. A banner. Then remember the be form of the verb. Be. What are those be form of the verb? Am, is, are, was, were, be, being, been. These are the be form of the verbs. So one of the words should be put here. A banner means singular. Singular. Singular means am, is, was. Then see the verb. Tense of the verb. See, saw, seen. Saw past tense. Past tense means singular past. This one was. So a banner was past participle of see. Seen by him. He becomes him. This is passive voice. A banner was seen by him. He saw a banner. Here work is important, seeing the banner is important, not the person who saw the banner. Here the person is important who saw the banner. Correct? Now, he saw a banner outside a building on which was printed. It was printed. Someone has printed it. Someone printed it. The Indian Association of Scientists. What did he do? Basically, he was interested in science. At the sight of that banner, which banner? That banner, that is adjective. That is adjective. What kind of adjective? Demonstrative adjective. That boy, that flower, that camera, that boy. So that here it is demonstrative adjective. That banner, banner noun. At the sight, homophone is there in the next part. Sight means here seen. Homophone for sight, S-I-G-H-T. Homophone, S-I-T-E. Spelling different, meaning different, pronunciation same. Such words are called homophones. So here, at the sight of that banner, at the scene of that banner, what did he do? Raman got off the moving train. Raman climbed down. Get off means climb down. Disembark. ಅವನು ಅದರಿಂದ ಹಾರ್ತಾನೆ. ಗಾಟ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಮೂವಿಂಗ್ ಟ್ರೈನ್, ಚಲಿಸ್ತಾ ಇರುವಂತಹ ರೈಲಿಂದ ಇಳಿತಾನೆ ಕೆಳಗೆ. ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ವೆಂಟ್ ಟು ಮೀಟ್ ದ ಸೈಂಟಿಸ್ಟ್ಸ್. Now where are the scientists? They are in the building, that particular building. Correct? So he went to meet the, so meet, M-E-E-T, M-E-A-T. Spelling different, meaning different, pronunciation same, homophone. So meet the scientists who had gathered in that building. So the second sentence is, that is subordinate clause. First sentence is main clause. Raman went to meet the scientist. It is a main clause giving full meaning. There is no need of getting any help from other sentences. So the second sentence after the who had gathered in that building, it doesn't give the full meaning. It depends on the first sentence. So it is a subordinate clause. First one is a main clause. Who had gathered. Gather means assemble. Who had assembled in that building. Who gather, opposite. Gather opposite scatter. Scatter, disperse, it's also correct. Who had gathered in that building. So he went and met them sometime later. So this is an example to show how Raman was interested in science. How can you say that Raman was very interested in science? This is one of the answers. Next answer, one more sentence is there. Sometime later, after some time, what happened? When he was in Rangoon, when he was working in Rangoon, he learnt that, here learn means come to know. He came to know, he learnt that, he came to know what? That an institution, I don't know which institution, it's not given here in the textbook, an institution had bought, by present bought what? A piece of modern apparatus, by opposite, sell. By sell, bought a piece of modern opposite, ancient. Modern part of speech, adjective. Modern scientific, science noun, scientific adjective, scientifically adverb. Then scientific what? Apparatus. What is apparatus? Apparatus means instrument, a tool, a machine. He came to know that an institution had bought what? A modern scientific apparatus. Anyhow, he was interested in science. What did he do? He hurriedly, avasara. Hurriedly, avasaradinda, in a hurried manner, hegoda, quickly. So he hurriedly, what did he do? Put on means wear. Frame a sentence using the phrasal verb that is put on. We put on uniforms. We put on uniforms every day. Make simple sentences. If you make lengthy sentences, there is a possibility of committing errors, spelling mistakes, grammar mistakes. Okay? Make small sentences. So what did he do? He hurriedly, urgently, quickly put on, wore what? His clothes and went to have a look at it. Just to have a look at it. Not to touch, not to operate it, just to have a look at it. Look here is a noun. Such was the interest he had in science. So these two examples prove that he had great interest in science. Remember, for 2 marks. Next, come to the next fifth paragraph. In 1911, Raman was appointed Special Accountant General for Post and Telegraphs in Calcutta. So he was given a new post. But when he was offered, while enjoying this post, he was offered. Offer means give. He was offered. He was proposed. He was presented with a new job. He can accept it or reject it as he desired. It is left to him whether to accept it or reject it. That is offer. So he was offered by somebody. That is not important here. Offering something is important. That is passive voice. So he was offered the post of professor at Calcutta University when, while he was working as a Special Accountant General for Post and Telegraph in Calcutta, he was offered a new post of professor at Calcutta University. Calcutta University ಒಂದು ಪ್ರೊಫೆಸರ್ ಪೋಸ್ಟ್ ಅನ್ನು ಅವನಿಗೆ ಆಫರ್ ಮಾಡಲಾಯಿತು. ಏನು ಮಾಡಿದ? He jumped at that offer, left the highly paid post, jumped at that offer, accepted it. and accepted the post gladly. Accept opposite, accept, reject. Noun form of accept, acceptance. Correct? Noun form of accept, acceptance. So he accepted, he didn't reject, he accepted the post. How? Gladly. Glad, happy. Gladly, happily. He accepted it gladly. Now, frame a question to get the underlined word as answer. Correct? Frame a question to get the underlined word as answer. Very important. So he accepted it gladly. Now think of the WH question words. WH words. Correct? What are they? What, when, where, how, which, who, whom. Correct? These are the WH words. Now, which one can be replaced by this? Which one? Gladly means manner of doing the work. How? So, how? Next, accept means do. Accepts means does. Accepted means it is a past tense, did. So, the helping verb is did. How did? Next comes the subject. How did he? Next, did accept becomes accepted. So, accept. How did he accept it? Question mark. How did he accept it? He accepted it gladly. Accepted it happily. ಸೊ ಸಂತೋಷವಾಗಿ ಆ ಪ್ರೊಫೆಸರ್ ಪೋಸ್ಟನ್ನು ಸ್ವೀಕಾರ ಮಾಡ್ತಾನೆ. ಆಫ್ಟರ್ ವರ್ಕಿಂಗ್ ಎಟ್ ಕಲ್ಕತ್ತಾ ಯೂನಿವರ್ಸಿಟಿ ಫಾರ್ 15 years. How long did he work at Calcutta University? How to frame a question to get the underlined word? For 15 years. Yeah. How long did Raman work at Calcutta University? So he worked at Calcutta University for 15 years. 15 ವರ್ಷ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡ್ತಾನೆ. He became the director of Indian Institute of Science in Bangalore. So he came to Bangalore and became the director of Indian Institute of Science. The Raman Research Institute was started in 1948. So when was the Raman Research Institute started? The Raman Research Institute was started in 1948. Raman resigned. Raman gave resignation. Resign, verb, resignation, noun. Resigned his post at the Indian Institute of Science and became the director of Raman Institute, the dream child of Sir C.V. Raman. He became the director of Raman Research. Here he conducted his research in physics until his death. That means he was interested in science. So, 4th paragraph and 5th paragraph tell us that how did he become a scientist. Correct? Next come to the 6th paragraph. Raman was a great scientist. What was Sir C.V. Raman? Sir C.V. Raman was a great scientist. He was a great scientist. Scientist, noun. What kind of scientist? Great scientist. Modifies the noun. Great. Parts of speech? Adjective. He was a great scientist throughout his life. From birth, from early childhood, from childhood and till his death, throughout his life. ಜೀವನ ಪೂರ್ತಿ ಏನಾಯಿತು? He was intensely, intense, INTENCNSE, intense means extreme. Extremely, he was extremely or very great. Greatly, extremely, greatly, he was intensely, intense adjective, intensely adverb. He was intensely attached to science. We have too much attachment with whom? With our parents, correct? Attachment. Sages say we should not have any attachment to the worldly life. They say we should have opposite of attachment, detachment. So attach, detach. Attach, detach, attachment, detachment, attach towards to science. For the sake of science, science means Sir C.V. Raman. Sir C.V. Raman means science. So Sir C.V. Raman personifies science. He symbolizes science. He is the epitome of science. He is the sign of science. So for the sake of science, for the purpose of science, he gave up the highly paid post of Special Accountant General. So why did he give up science? Give up the highly paid post of Special Accountant General for the sake of science. Scientists are paid low. They couldn't get high salary, but their interest describes interest makes the nation great. Correct? So give up, he gave up. Give up means leave, abandon. Give up means sacrifice. Correct? Stop. Give up means stop. So here he gave up, he left, he sacrificed the highly paid post, high adjective, high, higher, highest, highly adverb, highly paid post of highly paid personality, paid adjective, highly paid post of the Special Accountant General, and accepted the professorship at Calcutta University. That means see the salary, see the pay, it was low. He would forget all. He would forget all. Change into passive. All would be forgotten by him. All would be forgotten by him. Would be, will be, shall be, can be. So he would forget all about food and rest while he was at work. While doing work related to science, he doesn't care about, he did not care about food and drink. That much curiosity he had, that much interest he had. And his wife had often opposite, O-F-T-E-N, T silent, often, seldom, often, never, never opposite, ever, seldom, often. Often means what? Frequently, again and again, repeatedly. So wife had often, repeatedly, frequently tell him that his breakfast or coffee was getting cold. It was getting cold. Please drink it. Please have it. These are the words of his wife. Please have the coffee. Please take the breakfast. Why? Because it is getting cold. Like all great scientists, all the scientists are great. See, for example, Kalam. What a great scientist he is. What a great scientist he was. What a great personality he was. He made India feel proud of. Correct? So, like all great scientists, Raman had a lot of curiosity. If curiosity What is a curiosity? Curious, incurious. Lot of curiosity, lot of interest. In curiosity, opposite. Had a lot of curiosity. What did Raman have? Raman had lot of curiosity. Earlier in his life, in his early life, while on a voyage to Europe, voyage means it is meaning is given there. What is the meaning of voyage? Journey by sea. While traveling, while on his way to Europe, that is in 1921, he saw the wonderful blue of Mediterranean Sea. That is scattering of sunlight by the molecules of water. What did he see? He saw the wonderful blue of the Mediterranean Sea. This lead present, led past participle. This led to his work on laws of light scattering in liquids, and it ended in his discovery of Raman effect. So what prompted him? What motivated him in this direction? The scene of the wonderful blue of Mediterranean water. That motivated him to conduct research, and it helped him to get what? He was awarded the Nobel Prize for this in 1930. So in 1930, he was awarded with, he was rewarded with, he was honored with the highest prize, that is Nobel Prize in 1930. Why? Because of hard work. Because of attachment to a particular thing, because of his regular work, neglecting his weakness. What was his weakness? That is ill health. Correct? Health problem. Am I right? But he could do everything related to science successfully only because of his aim. Only because of his hard work, only because of his curiosity, only because of his intention to do something great. Am I right? Then, 6th paragraph. Read the 6th paragraph silently. Okay? Now write the answers related to till 6th paragraph. Okay? Sai Ram.